Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Nice to have a good crowd. My name is Claude Werner. People call me the Tactical Professor. I write a blog, and its frequency, frankly, varies from once a month to once a day. And tacticalprofessor.com is the blog address. What I'm going to do is try to present in a couple hours a 10,000-foot overview of, if you will, the whole personal protection process. A lot of what we focus on are the details of the process, shooting, fighting, so forth and so on, but we don't frequently give people an overview of what it's all about and what the goals are in the end. And that's what I wanted to do with this presentation. So there's a few definitions I'd like to use, and I want to make sure that everybody understands what I mean by them, because as I've been discussing with some of my friends recently, words have meaning. So strategy. We want to define our goals. We want to recognize how to achieve those goals. We want to focus, while we're evolving this, on what's the desired outcome. In my mind, this is just a paradigm that I set up. My priorities are to avoid the criminal and the situation, to escape it. If I have to, I will confront him, meaning a verbal exchange or just, a body language exchange. That, hey pal, this is not going the way you want it to. It's not going to end up the way you want it to turn out. Just go away and find another victim. I hate to say that, but I've had incidents where, I just had to say, look, I'm not the right guy. Go find some girl in flip-flops, to victimize. And then if that all doesn't accomplish the mission, then we resist in active combat, whether that's hand-to-hand combat or using our weapons or deadly force or something of that nature. So that's the priorities that I think are best. You can choose whatever you'd like among them. Let's get back to decision making. We have three inputs to good decision making. First of all, you have to know the rules. That's really important. The number of people who buy guns and don't have the slightest idea about the rules is stunning. Then you have to have some measure of adequate skills. Does that mean you have to be able to shoot like Dave White? Probably not. I will give you my definition of it, and many of my colleagues would be horrified at this. But if a person can consistently hit a sheet of paper at 12 feet, that's probably a good start in terms of the skill of shooting a gun. When they can achieve that, it's time to start thinking about the other aspects of decision making. Not to say that they don't want to continue to improve their skills, but that's the point where you start branching out. And then you have to understand the situation. And by situation, I mean what you're working on right now, the robbery, or whatever the case may be. Here's your inputs to bad decision making. Don't know the rules. Don't have any skills. Don't understand the situation. Make bad decisions.